Hello everyone, my name is Nur Balkis Rasukan and my metric number is 277587. We are from group number 1. Our topic is about BCG study finds diverse management generates 38% more revenue from innovation. I will present 3 questions, which is number 1, 2 and 3. Question number 1, how does the speaker gain the attention and interest of the audience? Give examples. The answer is related topics to the audience. At 22 seconds, the speaker tries to relate the topics with a woman in the room. The speaker uses we woman. Number 2, reveal topic. At 24 seconds, the speaker revealed a topic diversity and leadership. Decision was something that would happen naturally over time, right? Question audience. At second of 30, she asked for any support while revealing the topic. Example, she used right at the end of the question. Next, she tells story. At 1 second, she started by telling a story which was about her experience at university a long time ago and said that her thought was wrong to prove that she really into the situation. And at 37 seconds, she moved up the ladder, working as a management consultant across Europe and the US. At 1 minute 40 seconds, she shares her personal experience working with a diverse team. Lastly, use visual aids. At 1 minute 50 seconds, the speaker used visual aids about companies' surveys and about innovation in revenue. Question number 2. Does the speaker establish her credibility and what type of credibility is used? Explain. The speaker established her credibility because she shows that she has competence, which is at 1 minute 31 seconds. She said that she wants to know about the topics. She usually faces it while she works and start to find more information and do research. The speaker also shows her intelligence, expertise and knowledge of the topics because at 1 minute 50 seconds, she start to do survey, which is she do survey over 171 companies in Germany, Austria and Switzerland. Next, she also shows her character like sincerity, trustworthiness. At 5 minutes 39 seconds, the audience laughed. It showed how much the audience is focused, and we know that the messages already delivered because all the audience showed their interaction. The speaker is also concerned for the well-being of the audience because she is laughing too. Other than that, she used enhancing credibility, which is to explain competence and tell the audience that she has done a proper research. At 10 minutes 15 seconds, she said that she never set out to be a diversity advocate because she is a business advisor. But now her goal is to change the face of leadership. To make it more diverse, she greatly increased her persuasiveness by establishing her credibility. Next, she shows her credibility is to establish common ground with your audience. At 5 minutes 46 seconds, she does not persuade listener by assaulting their values and rejecting their opinions, but she still approved his manager opinion that make him had a point in being proud about it. And lastly, the speaker speaks expressively with conviction to show that she is confident and sincere in her speech. She speaks poison and dynamic without saying any or Question number 3. What are the main points of the speech? How are they supported? Elaborate with examples. Okay, the main points of the speech is the diverse companies really more innovative. The speaker also shared the tips to company about how to start producing fresher, more creative ideas by treating diversity as a competitive advantage. Women need to be given opportunity to be in leadership. To support the speech, the speaker used examples. At 3 minutes 26 seconds, the speaker used a brief which she referred to in passing, which is the speaker telling about the data that came in and the result convinced the most skeptical amongst them. At 4 minutes 40 seconds, also brief examples which are about the media cases. Higher female share boosts innovation, stay at home, woman cost trillions, and her personal favorite, housewife kill innovation. On the other hand, the speaker used statistical measures to clarify and make the points more strengthened. At 6 minutes 40, she used visual aids to show the audience about the person of women in leadership. And at 7 minutes 40 seconds, the speaker tells the audience about the good news, which is she share of women who are college graduates and have at least 10 years of professional experience that have grown nicely over the last 20 years. Next, the speaker used the tips for statistics. Firstly, she used to quantify ideas to give her ideas numerical precision. At 9 minutes 10 seconds, she shared about SAP, the software company. As an example, the target to increase the percent of women in leadership was archived. She also identifies the sources as she used SAP, the software company. The speaker used visual aids to show the audience about the percent of women who have graduated at 7 minutes 38 seconds.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Najah binti Raiza Azahan. My matric number is 277644. So I will continue with question number 4. What type of organization does the speaker use? Justify. Rocio Lorenzo used comparison or contrast as an organizational pattern. At 6:00, the speaker stated that if we have a company and it has a board member who is a woman, they are part of select group of 30 of the 100 largest publicly listed companies. 70 other companies have all male boards, and none of the 100 largest publicly listed companies has a female CEO of as today. Then question number 5 is, how does the speaker use the resource of the language? Explain. The speaker used a way of talking to the audience. At 4:38, Rocio Lorenzo said as soon as they post the result, they were surprised by the reaction in the media. They get a lot of attention and they go from being factual like tall women's talk boost innovation to more sensational. As we can see, stay at home women cost trillions and my personal favorite, housewife kill innovation. Question number 6 is, what are the types of connective used by the speaker in the speech? Are they effectively used? Give example. At 2:40, Rocio Lorenzo said to measure diversity, she looked at 6 different factors, which is our country of origin, age and gender, amongst others. While preparing to go in the field with those questions, she sat down with her team and they discussed what they would expect as a result. To put it mildly, they were not optimized. The most skeptical person on the team thought or saw a real possibility that they will find nothing at all. Most of the team was rather on the cautious side, so she and her team landed all together at only if, meaning that they might find some kind of link between innovation and diversity.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Izhar bin Imzan with matric ID 288487, and today we are going to go through question number 7 to question number 9. So first is explain the speaker voice during the speech. So we are going to dissect into 3 components. First is articulation, which is at 3 minutes and 40 seconds, Lorenzo pronounces results as results, and at 3 minutes 44 seconds can be heard the same pronunciation of a hard S at the end of the word among us becoming amongst us. At 40 seconds, Lorenzo pronounces perfect as perfect. This shows that the orator made a few misarticulating in her speech. Next is dialect. At 53 seconds, Lorenzo's Latin accents can be heard as words are pronounced in a manner that deepen her accents. Lastly is pauses. 1 to 2 seconds of pauses on every sentence that she made to regain her composure before making a new statement or bringing up a new idea, as this can be seen in minute 2 of 48 seconds. Lorenzo also include fillers such as and at 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Next is question number 8. Explain the speaker's body during the speech. So first is personal appearances. Lorenzo appearances is suited for formal occasion in which she is dressed professionally in showing that she is ready to give a speech. She wore a purple blouse as a garment that insinuates proper casual dressing that fits the setting of a presenter in a short talk. Next is movement. In most of her talk, Lorenzo does not move and station at a place where she started her speech. Lastly is gesture. Lorenzo uses a lot of hand gestures to signify important parts of her point that she wants to highlight. Lastly is question number 9. What kind of reasoning does the speaker rely most throughout the speech? First is deductive reasoning. At 4 minutes and 20 seconds, Lorenzo uses deductive reasoning where she gives her reasoning based on premise 1, where a company that's more diverse is considered more innovative, while premise 2, where a company that is more innovative has diverse leadership. She concluded both of the premise that a company's innovation and leadership skills are present due to the diversity of the company itself. Lastly is fallacy. At 3 minutes and 23 seconds, there is an invalid analogy that Lorenzo uses, which she said that rather only if certain criteria are met, like open leadership style, for open to speak up freely, while at 26 seconds, Lorenzo stated a bias of gender, that women often had better grades in her university. That's it from me. I'll be passing on to the next presenter.
Good day, everyone. I am Hyun Woon 288977. Today, I'm going to present the last 3 questions. Question number 10. What type of emotional appeal does the speaker use? Are they effectively used? Explained. Rocio Lorenzo uses a variety of emotional appeals to make her remarks more memorable. Her emotional appeals include empathy. Lorenzo uses a personal story to help audience understand the struggle of other groups. She discusses how women and minorities confront unconscious bias and must work twice as hard to succeed in the job. Hope. Lorenzo envisions workplace where diversity is recognized and supported, enable team to innovate and succeed. Lastly, urgency. She used urgency to inspire her audience to change their organizations. She stresses the commercial rationale for diversity and cautions that organizations that ignore diversity risk falling behind. Overall, Lorenzo utilized emotional appeals to engage the audience and create a compelling case for diversity. She used personal tales along with information to connect with the audience emotionally, and logically. Moving on. What methods are used to prepare the audience for ending the speech? She utilizes a variety of techniques to prepare the audience for the conclusion of a TED Talk. These strategies include: she employs a clear signpost near the end of her speech to indicate that she is drawing to a close. She asks, "What then can we do to effect change? What can you do?" This indicates to the audience that she is approaching her conclusion. A synopsis of the main points. Then Lorenzo summarized the main points of her presentation, reviewing the advantages of diversity and the steps the organization can take to promote it. This reinforced the key points of her speech and helped the audience in remembering them. She also concludes her presentation with a call to action, urging the audience to take measures to embrace diversity in their own place. Let's create a world where we don't need to hide who we are. She said, "Let's make the globe a place where diversity is a strength." This encourages the audience to take action and effect change. Last question. How does the speaker reinforce the central idea? Explained. She emphasizes diversity in teams and enterprises through various methods. She emphasized her point in numerous ways, which include research. Research support Lorenzo claimed that varied teams innovate better. According to a study, organizations with above average diversity generate higher innovation revenue. Lorenzo also illustrated diversity benefit through personal story. She described a diverse tech firm team that create a more inclusive product due to their different ideas. She used analogies to help audience understand diversity. Diversity, she said, is like a symphony orchestra instrument. She repeats her main point through her speech. She highlighted diversity as a strength and an inclusive culture. Lorenzo uses multiple methods to make her thesis clear and unforgettable. This convinces audience of diversity's importance and inspires them to act in their workplace. That's all from our group. Thank you.